Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the show. I'm going to get Winksy in a bit, and we're going to try and get the England lineup right for the fixture for tomorrow. England versus Germany, massive fixture in the Euros. Make sure you hit the like buttons, hit the subscribe button as well, boys and girls. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who's coming in? Leicester lads here. RG Josh. That's a hard one to ring out. RG Josh. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Yes, we have done a FIFA video already, and we will be doing a FIFA video a little bit later on as well. We are scheduled in about 20 minutes. Me and James are going to do our prediction show for the international games that are left. So we're going to be doing, I think, 3 games between us. So make sure you hop over that as well. That's scheduled already. So just click on the channel, find the video. It is scheduled for, I think it's 3:55. So we've got about 15 minutes here to do this. I'm just waiting for Winksy to come in. But before I do, I thought I'd show you something a little bit snazzy. Yes, that's right. It is live on the website right now. The Versace Cross Leicester kit is available for a limited time only, by the way, and it will sell out quick because he always does. He always sells everything that's on his website, sells out fast. Go and check it. It's in the description of the video. Go straight to his website. It's Scorpf on Instagram as well. You can follow him. All his socials, everything is all in the description. And if you want to get yourself 20% off, you can get yourself 20% off right now. Go to the checkout code and put Chappy20 in the discount section of the checkout, and you'll get yourself a lovely 20% off as well. I have Winksy with me as well. Winksy. Here he is. How are you doing, Winks?
I'm all right, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Good. I'm good. I'm buzzing for this game. I'm not going to lie. Thoughts on the lineup, so it's going to be mixed between everyone. I think none of us are going to agree on players. I don't think for this one, because as we were just discussing off air, I think England are going to play a random team tomorrow. I've got a feeling.
Yeah. It's going to be a weird one, mate. I generally think it will be the best we will play in the tournament tomorrow. I think the first couple of games that we played has to be some sort of mind trick or something from Southgate, because the fact that he's been so consistent over those 3 games, that consistently boring and that negative get a goal and then part of the bus thing, I just can't see him doing it against Germany, because any idiot can see that they have the power to break a team down if they do that. So, it's got to be something different tomorrow. It's got to be.
I've put my missus in timeout.
Have you actually?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, and we'll leave it like that. Because it's actually James on the old Chromebook downstairs. He's doing his homework as he's just walked in. I've told him to get his homework done so he can do a FIFA video with me. I've got a green line around my head. You seen this? I don't know what's going on. Green screen's gone a bit wonky today.
Oh yeah,
it's really weird. I don't know why. It just has today. It don't normally do that, to be honest with you. So I don't know. It's a strange.
It's like someone's trying to outline you in a thumbnail.
Yeah. The lighting's not changed or anything in here, so I don't know why it's gone. Maybe it's because it's so dark outside and I'm not getting that added light behind me. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's do this, because I had a feeling this was going to be a low-viewed video. I just have a feeling the Euro stuff has just sucked from day one since we've been doing it, to be quite honest with you. No one cares about England unless they win. No one gives a toss.
And that's when. Are you going to speak about where you're going to be during that, or are you going to leave it quiet for a bit?
No, we'll leave it. We'll leave it.
Right. Okay.
We're definitely doing the watch along here though for the England game. That's 100% cert. We're definitely going to be doing the watch along. Right. Let's have a look at that lineup on how we're going to do this. So, Winksy, formation.
I think he's going to go with the same formation, but I really think there's going to be some sort of change, whether it's the players or the attitude or just tactics. There's going to be something different because there's no way he will go into that match expecting them to beat Germany the way that we've been playing. So it's got to be, he stick to what he knows, but something different changing in the squad.
Oh, I dread to think that Gareth Southgate is going to just pop in the old left back at right back at right back at centre back, and right back at centre back.
Am I right by saying he's had a new contract as well?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's on till the next World Cup at least.
Brilliant.
So brilliant, yeah.
Plenty more years of Southgate.
The way you say that burns. It hurts the soul. I'm not going to lie. Now, if you look at how we've lined up against the Czech, which I thought we played phenomenal in the first half. I don't think the second half was all that great. Harry Kane up top, who was woeful, but he's not going to get dropped, let's be honest. Sterling was left. Saka was right. By the way, Saka was fantastic. Grealish was fantastic as Cam as well. Rice, Phillips, Shaw, Maguire, Stones, Walker, Pickford. So it was a 4-2-3-1 formation. Do you think he's going to go the same again with a 4-2-3-1 like Joe Hunter says?
Are we going with a Southgate predicted lineup, or are we doing what we want to see first?
Should we do ours first, and then we'll go with what he's going to do?
Yeah, go on then, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so what formation do you want?
I definitely want to see attacking left-backs and right-backs. No matter the formation, that I definitely want to see that because I think that's definitely what we've got in the locker.
So 3 at the back, a 3-4-3. Would that work? Yeah. So
yeah.
So let's do that. So Pickford in goal, right?
If Pope was here, obviously we could go through that whole thing, but there's no one else you can choose right now.
Okay, so we're going Maguire, obviously, because he played well.
Wicked.
Stones and Mings. Or Cody?
No, yeah, Mings. Mings over Cody. I'm sorry if there's any Wolves fans here, but
okay. So we go Maguire, we go Mings, make him a bit bigger. There you go.
I think, to be honest with you, I think Mings deserves to get a start as well. If it is our last game, he's been pretty decent for as well. Maguire's been injured.
Yeah. So there's your 3 centre backs. Okay, so we'll go with 3-4-3. So then are we still putting Kyle Walker and are we putting Luke Shaw on?
I would. I'd go with Luke Shaw and Kyle Walker.
That's what I'm thinking too. I thought Luke Shaw was brilliant, but he's further upfield. Not none of that left back nonsense. We're talking proper wing backs.
Well, you got to counter their wingers because their wingers they're all pace.
Yeah. So although it looks like 5 at the back, it's not. We're playing 3. We're playing 3 defenders, and we're going all out attack almost with the wing backs. And then we stick what? Are we going Sancho? Would you want Sancho on?
I'd like Sancho on, but obviously Saka had a really great game.
He did.
Really, really good game. So
can Saka not play left instead of Sterling?
Yes, but Sterling's got us through all those other rounds, so I think it'd be unfair to drop him. To be fair, even though he hasn't had brilliant performances, he's the only one that's put goals in.
All right, we'll worry about that in a second. Let's go in the middle. You've got to play Phillips, right?
Yeah, CDM. I'd drop Rice.
So drop Rice. Put Phillips. Hang on. Let's just put him behind Mings so you don't get lost. Mings.
He's like you've cut his head off.
There you go. So we stick Phillips in the middle, and then that gives us the option to play maybe 2.
Well, he can almost drop back and do a back 4, Phillips. If it goes, if Germany are really attacking us and we look quite vulnerable, we could probably put Phillips in a back 4.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
just drop him back slightly. Do you know what I mean? Even more, so you can
Yeah,
cover those
yeah.
left backs and,
Yeah.
and obviously right back Walker and Shaw. You can almost cover them.
Okay. In that basis, do we go then? Do we go, or do we put Phillips left and sort of maybe put? Who do you go with? Cam Grealish? Is that what you want?
I think that's what everyone's saying. People wanting Bellingham.
Grealish and Mount. Yeah, Bellingham would be a shout.
But
Bellingham
again,
would be a
he's not
shout.
had a shout all tournament, and to drop him in a game as important as Germany, you know, what I mean, it would be a bit unfair.
My son's in the chat and says he's got no homework, but you're gonna have to wait, kiddo, because we're doing the FIFA video in a bit. But we do need to hurry up actually because we have scheduled the FIFA video. So let's try and crack this open as best as we can, quick. Phillips and Mount. You don't like Mount, do you?
I don't rate him. I think he's been incredibly boosted in that Chelsea team for a very good season. I think anyone with Kante behind them can look like a world class player. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'd prefer Grealish.
So we'll go Grealish. We go Grealish.
Don't get me wrong. I think Mason Mount's definitely got quality, but I don't think he's as incredible as everyone's making him out to be.
Okay. So there's your 4. Now we said 3, so obviously we're going to go left and right. We're going to go Saka and Rashford, Sterling and Saka, Sterling and Rashford, Sterling and Grealish, Sterling and Foden. Who are you going with?
It's difficult because obviously I don't think Sterling's had to have a great of a tournament, even though he scored our only goals. So, but again, do you know, if we can't score goals, who else are we going to keep? Do you know what I mean? Sterling's the only one for me that looks like he can score goals.
Yeah. I said Bellingham and Sancho need to play against this side because obviously they play in the Bundesliga. So it makes sense for them to play against the Germans, seeing as they know the German football. It makes sense. But Southgate's not going to make sense. Let's be honest. He never does. But I would go Sancho.
Yeah. I'd like to see Sancho.
I'd go Sancho and I'd go Sterling based on what you just said about it, that. Yes, he has got the goals. He might not perform him, but goals count for everything. And in that basis, up top, you would stick Harry flipping Kane.
I'd like Calvert-Lewin.
Let's go Calvert-Lewin. That's what I'd like to see.
I'd really like Calvert-Lewin because I think Harry Kane's been boring. Yeah. He's slowed the team right down.
Yeah, that's the team I'd like to see. Something like that.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen.
No.
Let's be honest. Let's see what people in the chat saying. We've not got long before we need to move over to the FIFA game against me and James. So let's have a look. Kane, everyone's saying Kane, Sancho, Kane and Sterling. Joe Hunter says Kane. How about dual strikers? That'd be nice, but then you've got to drop a player somewhere. And I'm not.
And I don't think we would do very well without that CDM.
No. I think we definitely need Phillips to do some covering work.
Yeah.
Drop Kane. We need pace up front.
I think so.
I prefer Calvert-Lewin. I agree with Winksy. Kane is boring. We need Foden, maybe. Foden's not going to play up top. It's Calvert-Lewin for me up top. I don't know. That's about it for me.
For us, that's my favourite lineup.
Should we try and predict what Gareth actually does?
Yeah, but before we switch over, I would definitely like to see Saka at some point in the match take over from Sterling if he doesn't do great.
Yeah, I'm just literally changing the old FIFA time just to 4:00, just to give us an extra 5 minutes. Edit. Just give me a second. I wasn't planning on getting in so late. There you go. Save. It's now sorted. So it's been moved to 4. Right. Let's do this. Let's do what Gareth Southgate does best. So we'll take the players off that's definitely not going to play. So Grealish don't play. Calvert-Lewin don't play.
No.
Sancho don't play.
No.
It's looking a bit silly already, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't see Shaw playing. I think he'll drop Shaw.
Or do you think Chilwell gets in?
I think Trippier.
Oh.
I think Trippier on the left side. And I love Shaw, so it pains me to do that.
Oh, I know you love Shaw because he's your man. But does that mean that Mings gets dropped for the bench as well?
It'll be Maguire and Stones. Two
It'll be-
CDMs with Rice and
it'll be-
Phillips.
Yeah, it'll be Maguire and Stones. It'll be Trippier, and it'll be what, Cal Walker.
Yeah, and Rice and Phillips as two CDMs again.
You're making me feel sick. And then what? Foden on the
Yeah.
right.
Foden will come straight back in on the right, and then
Okay.
Mount as a cam.
Oh,
And then we'll have Barry Kane up front with the skipper's armband.
oh God.
That is exactly it, mate.
Ugh. I didn't get time to edit all the badges, so Mount and Foden haven't got their badges, but never mind. Neither's Trippier. I don't care. I've ran out of time. That's what Southgate's going to do, isn't he? Let's be honest.
Mm.
He will. Tell me I'm
Yeah.
wrong. In the chat.
Nah,
Anyone
that's
disagree? Does anyone disagree? Mount is out. Mount's out. Mount's out. I read that earlier. Mount is out.
Is he?
Yeah. Mount's out. I read that earlier. Sorry, that reminded me. He's out, I think. So it would be Grealish.
That's slightly more promising.
It would be Grealish. It has to be Grealish. It has to be.
Mhm.
No?
Unless he puts Grealish on the wing and Foden as a cam.
Well, there you go. That's starting to look a little better. Well, I think anyway. With Grealish on, it already excites me a bit more. With Grealish and Foden, I still prefer if Sancho came in for Foden, and then I'd be all right.
I tell you what, Leah. I honestly, if he ends up switching formation players tomorrow, I'm going to say I told you so, because I generally think he's not stupid enough to do what he's done for all the group games against Germany. And you can banter me all you want tomorrow if he does, but again, that's just if you banter me, you're bantering the nation. Do you know what I mean? We need some sort of change, and if he doesn't, then what are we doing? Offer him a new contract?
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah. Zidane's just come in and said, "Why no Luke Shaw?" That's because we're now taking the mick and we're doing what Southgate's going to do. This is not what we want. This is what Southgate's going to pick. We've already done what we want. Now it's Southgate. This is Gareth Southgate in a nutshell. We all know Gareth Southgate now. Simple as that.
It's a shame as well, man, because he did all right throughout the World Cup. I think he was really attacking, wasn't he?
Yeah. That'll be it. Right, we've got 5 minutes left, guys. We're going to be live. Me and James are going to be live doing the old FIFA stuff in a sec. So please hop over to the link. The link is there. I've already pinned it in the chat. There's 30 of you here. So if you click that, jump in. I will be there in about 4 minutes' time with James. We're going to do all of the rest of the fixtures coming up on FIFA. We're going to do. You're in control of who I play as. You're going to be in a bit more of a control with everything to help James out, because obviously I'm getting a bit better at FIFA now. So, and James doesn't play it like I do. So he's going to need all the help he can get. Winksy, thank you for coming in. It doesn't fill me with confidence though with Gareth Southgate. It never does. I think we had. I think it was the last lineups prediction show we did. I think we was close to getting it right, and I think we're going to be very, very close tomorrow with this as well. I don't think we're far off. In all
no,
unless like you said off cam, you said maybe he just mixes it up tomorrow.
Yeah,
I doubt it. I don't think he's got the balls to do it, to be honest with you. But
I hope he's been tricking us this whole time with the group stages. I really do. And then he just pulls a complete 180 and puts a team out that actually looks like we can win the Euros.
Yeah. I'm not going to put the substitutes out because it's basically the whole team almost, and you just drop like one or two players. It's a waste of time. But there you go. That's what we think that Gareth Southgate is going to pick. Do you agree? I think so. And on that basis, against the German side, do you really fancy us to beat Germany tomorrow with this side?
If he's playing like this, no.
They've been on and off, though, don't forget. They had a mad game against Hungary. That was a nuts game, by the way. Absolutely.
Yeah, but Hungary are a good side, man. I reckon they could give us a run for our money, but
Yeah, well,
Like,
you've got Havertz, you've got Sane, you've got Tony Cruz, Gundogan, Hummels, Rudiger. Don't forget as well. Neuer in goal. They've got a bit of a decent side. Let's be honest.
nah, they've got a good side, man. And at the end of the day, if we start like this and we play like what we have been, we're going to get battered. So I really do hope he changes something, because he's got to.
And Kane needs to wake up and score. He definitely does. Right. That's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. I shall see you tomorrow for the watch along. If you don't join us on the next stream, which is live in 2 minutes with me and James, pinned in the chat right now, click it and I'll see you there in 2. Winksy, take care of yourself, mate, and I'll speak to you soon.
No worries, man. Speak to you soon.
See you, mate. Bye-bye.
See you in a bit. Bye.